Alrighty, my friends. This next ship, and depending on how I feel, maybe the last ship of the day. We played last week and it didn't work. Well, it worked, but there was a bug with a sector and we got forced in that sector and we had to end it. And the ship is called the Voidcrest from Eagle's Eye. So let's take a look at this. It was really, really strong last week, which is why it's so upsetting we didn't get to finish the run, because we were like going into sector 6 in like 45 minutes or something crazy fast. Because it is a shieldless ship with a Zoltan Shield and an advanced shield drone to recover your shield. And I feel like we used that a bit in sector 1, but otherwise it's just this level 3 cloaking and an ion flak. That's pretty OP. So the error was you misspelled an event and that ruined everything. Okay, well I'm glad you're able to get it fixed. Alright, let's check out the Voidcrest again. Follow the rebellion! Some more invisibility gives, best type of gives. Alright. Free stuff. Always a good deal. Okay. Do we have drone recovery arm on this ship? We do, so we can basically just use our drones every fight. I think this ship is designed around taking shields down with your ion flak and then letting the drone do the work. No clone bay for that, I think. Would potentially kill us. Running away now. This I think this is a combat drone that does heavy laser damage shots, maybe? Yeah, 2 damage. And it's faster than a normal combat drone, I think. As most Eagle's Eye ships are, it is very overpowered. Which makes me wish I could save him for the end, but Eagle's Eye is usually like, I'm only here for the first part of the stream. Can you please get my ship in? Okay. I need to shoot at shields, I think, actually. Maybe I turn this off so we guarantee it's shields here. Does that do the shield ion damage? It does. Alright, so we need to save 125 or 120, whatever it is for shields. Unless, did you reduce the cost of shields when you don't start with them? I forget. I feel like you've done a lot of things to make FTL easier in your mods, and I've lost track of what all those things are that you've done. Did we block the shot with the shot? I think we did. Combat drone blocked a heavy laser shot randomly. Wow, we're getting freaking double rewards too. This might just be a really fast run. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, have my missiles. Yes, have some. Alright, forward scout. Please don't actually run. Actually, I don't know why I keep turning that on. Laziness, probably. Oh, nice. The ion took out the drone. How many projectiles does this shoot? 5 ion projectiles that do 2 ion damage each. God, this ion is overpowered. In, what's the charge time? 10 seconds. Holy beam drone, okay. More offensive drones, not a bad thing for this ship, that's for sure. Alright, we should definitely be able to get shields online here at this store coming up. not even cloaking, being lazy, hoping I can get some dodge training from Zoltan Shield protection. Free human, that's the worst deal I've ever heard of. I'd rather get a free enema. What is that? I don't know. I think it's something with your butt. So, no free humans allowed. No free humans. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, get the shields down. There it is. Alright, that's definitely enough for shields. Give me some shields, please. Okay, no shields. Unlucky. Backup DNA bank. I'd rather have an extra combat drone than a beam drone. So if we're gonna go for drone offense, which we probably will. I mean, I could get laser hole splitter, actually. Oh, wait. Why is that 95 scrap? 2 power, 1 shot, 3 hull damage. So this is 6 hull damage on an empty room. That's why this is so expensive. Yeah, I don't think that's worth 95 scrap, to be honest. Defense drone for missile defense. This is the shield drone. Once I get shields, I will prefer defense drone. Alright, I'm gonna buy this, but not sell the shield drone yet. A guy who gave you a free roof once, or at least we agreed it would be on the house. I mean, if Shogi's here, I'll probably approve it. It's a little bit of a stretch. Not a lot of green stuff. I'm not sure if that's a pun. I mean, it's a little funny, I guess. A little funny. The honey ship got inspired partially by Terraria. There's a mod that had a whole lot of honey-themed building blocks. You were all about building a base that's your beehive. Nice. The weapon lies before you. Okay, so we're supposed to go abandon this sector. Eagle's Eye's always talking about abandon his OP in his mod. I don't remember why. Damn, I don't think I can afford shields here unless I sell some stuff. The Terraria thing inspired you to make the tasty honey ship. It was very tasty. Very tasty. Like an extra heavy laser with hull bonus. Yeah, but it only does 1 shot on that whole laser, which is why I didn't want it. Some of your jokes have a low ceiling. Oh, it just gave me this weapon? What this weapon of extreme destruction lacks in precision, it makes up for with projectiles, as long as you can charge it. 4 power, 78 shot radius, 21 projectiles. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get a pre-igniter or something. Alright, if I sell the shield drone, we'll have shields, and that's a worthwhile trade, so. Alright, so now we have the defense drone for missile defense. Oh yeah, and you gave it the extra shield value point for the stuff you spent on shields, and we need... Well, so we need weapon upgrades to make it happen. And for a 19-second charge time, I'd like to get pre-igniter, but we have level 3 cloaking, so... Wow, it's crazy that you just give the player a free weapon for going to abandoned sector. That's pretty crazy to me. Oh, can I just upgrade my shields? I can, okay. It's a flak with a friggin' skull and crossbones on the side. It's crazy. Alright, scan. So if I turn on defense drone, is this a safe fight for training? It's gonna be slow training. But actually I can train here. And I won't accidentally O2 crew kill Lanius. So once he runs out of missiles, we'll do cross training here. Alright. Oh, crap. I don't want to actually get the missiles weapons offline. It'll slow down our training. What's up, Shinobi One? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen your name. Hope you're doing well. Accidentally auction crew killing Lanius would be an achievement. Yes, yes, it would be. Also impossible, but, you know. It's like accidentally killing a cockroach by giving it food. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to kill a cockroach by giving it food. Although maybe if there's a poisonous food you gave it, I don't know. So since we have a little bit of a story time, I'll tell you all about the recital that I sang yesterday, and that that kind of exhausted me so heavily. So it's my friend teaches for a company. It's called like Han Opera or something, and the lady who runs it is, I think, originally from China, and so they have a lot of native Chinese speaker students who are like learning to sing and do opera and do musical theater and that kind of stuff. So get this loaded. This, and so basically the recital was a mix of very young students, probably anywhere from like 5 to 13 years old, either singing as a solo or duet or a trio or a little choir, mixed in with professional opera singers like me and my colleagues doing scenes from random operas, and then going back to little kids doing, they had little, I've never seen like 8-year-olds doing ballet, but there were a bunch of 8-year-olds doing ballet on stage and a bunch of other random stuff. It's interesting. But it was a pretty fun gig. The problem was, I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but it felt like that was like an all-day event for everybody, which I'm not used to being at a recital all day. So like 7 hours of kind of sitting around a green room waiting to go do my one rehearsal and then do my 1 2-minute performance was a very long day for not a lot of money. Yeah, I'm not going to train the Zoltan on weapons, but I will train the Zoltan on... No, I can't train on shields, never mind. Accidentally auction crew killing Lanius is not impossible if your name is Mike Hopley, huh? You're doing well, Shinobi? Your son got us all sick. Ugh. Sorry. That sucks. I've been sick for the last 5 days too. I feel your pain. Literally. I've had a sore throat, so hopefully you're recovering soon. I think I'm finally getting over mine, which is a relief. Being sick is just miserable. You just feel miserable. And it's no fun. Alright, weapons are done. Alright, I think we're ready to kill this dude. Schools suck. What? Oh, that seems like a very negative take. I would not say that schools suck. Depends on the school, I guess. Learning is good. You should learn stuff. Learning is a very good thing. Alright, landing a ship. Missile. I got plenty of drone parts, but I also have defense. Zoltan Shield, so we are very, very safe here. Defense drone, cloaking, and Zoltan Shield. If we ever get hit by a missile this run, it's going to be either very lucky or very unlucky for us, or a crazy OP enemy build, I feel like. Oh, that was a nice double reward. Do I want to go to a store here? Couldn't afford any systems except backup battery. If there was a pre-igniter for sale, could I afford it? I sold Zoltan Shield, maybe. Learning is good, but schools suck. Well, where else are you going to learn regularly? Only at home, and then your home is a school. Now, do you want your home to be a school? I was homeschooled a little bit as a kid, and I didn't like it. Username checks out. Oh, you're talking about Madman? Yes, Madman is definitely mad. Always mad. Alright, I'm gonna not even check the store, I don't think. Probably what I should do is always have 120 scrap available to be able to afford a pre-igniter for this artillery flak. Holy crap, that was a pop, pop, pop. Sucks to be that guy. I'd be raging so hard if I were you. Also, I'd be dead if I were you. So I'm glad I'm not dead. Free stuff. How much does it take to get the weapon online? 60. So I could do that if I wanted to try the artillery flak. 21 shots. That's got a one-shot most things right now. But I'd love to have pre-igniter if I was going to use that, so I want to save up the scrap to have the opportunity for pre-ignited artillery flak. Because then we could super speed run, and then I could get the third run in the day and not even feel like we have to go super late or anything like that. Let's do this. Let's go NG on doors. And vent. Well, I didn't mean to let you through there, but that's fine. I'll let you go in here because I get this fighting training that I don't really care about, but I can get it. I'll take it. Free fighting training never hurt nobody. Well, actually, it hurt the guy we trained on, I guess. Alright. That's the second cell missile deal this run. I like it. Uncharted or Mantis Homeworlds. Well, I now know if I have a forced abandon, I get another forced free artillery flak. Let's go Uncharted Nebula though. We don't really have a good way to crew kill for Kazakh anyway. Okay, so I do have enough for pre-igniter. I'm having a hard time just even keeping my eyes open right now. Even if this run goes really fast, which is looking like it is, I might just have to call it a day after this run, because... Oh, my brain. Oh, my brain. A tired brain. Alright, where's my store with the pre-igniter? Oh god, free intruders. Free borders. No, do not want. Do not like, do not want. Event it. Run the heal day. Please don't go to the door room. Okay, that's fine. Well, crap. I'm gonna go to the doors. Okay, perfect. Come to the heal bay. Perfect. There we go. Get vented, humans. Nobody likes you. Who would ever like a human? Only a crazy person would like a human. Chase them! Darn it, I lost a jump. That sucks. We have lots of drone parts, not a ton of fuel though. Half power. Okay. Holy crap, I just one-shot his weapons. Alright. Ion flak one-shotting their weapons. If I ever get this artillery flak online, it probably one-shots their entire ship. That's harsh on crazy people. Oh, because I said that crazy people like humans. I was like, trying to understand what you're saying there. Like, oh, sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't diss crazy people by saying they like humans, I think is what you're going for there. My bad. My bad. Delayed processing, yeah, I'm telling you my brain is fried. Although maybe I would have always had a hard time understanding that, I don't know. He tried to board rise, he died. Alright, sucks to be you. So I've seen every jump this sector except that one, and I can't get to that one now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully we have a store over here. Hopefully we don't have the rare zero store nebula. That would suck. That would suck. I'm gonna do that because I can afford pre-igniter, and I'm quite curious to see what this will do. What the weapon, as Eagle's Eye described it, can do. I have a feeling it's going to shoot a lot of projectiles. I don't know if I will have seen something like this before. Let's see. Here it comes. Okay, it looks like a big ball of trash. Oh, that's a lot of trash. Did a one-shot? Wow, that big ball of trash didn't one-shot? I'm honestly a little disappointed. I was expecting a one-shot from 21 projectiles. I guess maybe a lot of them hit outside the radius of the ship and didn't do damage or something. That will be my guess. Do I get 5 with 2 more nebula jumps? I think I get 6 with 3 more nebula jumps, so... I have a lot of drone parts, and I have a drone recovery arm, so... Yes, I will sell all of my consumables, except for my fuel. I kind of need that, though. They're just pirates. They're just pirates. Pirates. Okay, through. I guess the main issue with this whole artillery flak thing is the accuracy. Okay, you found my weakness, and it's fuel. That's like almost max fuel deal. I think 6 is max and 4 is really good. We do get a store, very nice. Ported straight into the Shadow Realm. Okay. Alright. There's our systems. No. Zoltan Shield. No, not Zoltan. No, but pre-igniter. Alright, let's go. Bam, bam. That's my final system. Am I sure with hacking, cloaking? Yes, I'm sure. All the fuel. Yeah, this artillery flak, I feel like you've talked it up a lot, Eagle's Eye, and... I don't know. Maybe it'll show its quality in some other fight, because currently... did I cross-train you? Damn it. Past Rand. Why you ruin everything? Currently it doesn't... I mean, maybe wanting it to one-shot's asking too much, but... the inaccuracy is definitely... Gosh, it's another stormy day. Making it not as useful as... well, not as impressive as... the lead-in. Wow, that is a lot of thunder. Holy crap. It is quite expensive, so I could sell it. I might. But I also would love to see what it can do with a pre-igniter and against the flagship. Because the flagship's the best ship to fire a weapon with this wide of a, you know, accuracy radius or whatever. I need probably like a rock ship. A certain rock ship or a Mantis bomber to really see it at its full capacity. Free firebomb, eh? It's a free firebomb. Wow, Firebomb, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing great, Firebomb. Good deal. Wouldn't be too shabby to get a second artillery flak. Yeah, if we got double artillery flak pre-igniter. That was a bulk flak. Oh god. Have I had a bulk flak before? Bolt flak. These are some very colorful flaks you have. Supercharged ion bolts. Do both ion and physical. 1 power, 4 shots, radius of 52. I think... Oh my gosh. I think these two flaks are just going to be better than the 21 shot one. They both have ion. This does system... Wait, does this do hull? It does do hull. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have all of the flaks that you've put in this game to choose from, it appears. So let's take them all out for a spin, I guess. RPG Nerdos on shields? Yeah, let me get you... Damn, I meant to do that earlier. Let me do that after... I get out of an asteroid field and I'm allowed to do it. Yeah, I'm saving my cloaking for the flak. Get vinegar down. I need fuel. That's almost minimum. I mean, 0 I guess would be actual minimum, but okay, we got 1 extra fuel for turning it down. Yay. You sent me a ship today, RPG. Another one drawn personally alongside the guns. Be lots of fun for the next viewership day. Nice. You must be excited, because usually you don't give me a sneak description of your ship. So you must be very excited about it. I look forward to checking it out. Oh my god. We could have 4 different flaks if we wanted. 2 power... 8 shots, 42 shot radius. Oh my god. Is that the best one so far? I mean, it's expensive. I don't know which flaks to choose from. I'm gonna sell the firebomb. Maybe I should have kept it for giant alien spiders. I don't know. I think there's a blue option with that. Intimidate settlers, I think. You are excited? This one turned out exceptional, your opinion. Okay, cool. Well, I'll definitely look forward to that. I need to rename your crew before I forget, though. We have an RPG Nerdos on the ship. Okay. 16-second charge time. These guys are 10 and 14. I'm gonna not spend more scrap on a flak right now when we have so many flak choices. I have so many flakking choices this run. It's flakking amazing. Flakking free scrap. That's Eagle's Eye's trademark. What? Crazy flak weapons. It's effectively free scrap. The trademark is 1001 flaks in the mod. Okay, yeah. I'll find another ship that is free training ship. I will make use of that because I need to retrain my crew since we got 1 extra crew and move dudes around. Move the dudes around. Bleedy bleep 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 blah 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 blue. Blurder blur blur bleep blurg. Oh, we got scrap for days. Hey, we do get a store. Nice. I was hoping to see another store, but I was assuming I was going to miss it at the top. North part of the sector. TI-30. 3-power Vulcan. It's just a better Vulcan. Another weapon that would be awesome with a pre-igniter. It looks like this is pretty darn good without the pre-igniter. God, you have too many insanely good weapons in your mod, Eagle's Eye. I don't even know what to choose. I kind of feel like this run is pushing me towards some kind of crazy flak build, so I'm not going to do that even though I think that's probably busted overpowered. Well, definitely is. It's your mod, Eagle's Eye. Everything's busted overpowered. Heavy laser drone does the job well. It's the best drone ever. It's pretty good. That's the other thing. We're kind of more of a drone ship than a gun ship, but we can be an everything ship, I guess, here, an everything but mind control ship. A food-related question: have I ever seen a honeycomb? It's a sweet snack apparently, and a lot of pictures taken of it make it look so tasty. Well, a honeycomb is the thing that bees make that we get actual honey from, right? Is that what you're talking about? There's also like a honeycomb cereal, and there's probably a candy, and I'm not sure which you're talking about. I assume maybe there's a candy that you're talking about. I don't think I'd want to eat an actual bee honeycomb. I don't know that that's edible. Maybe it is. I mean, the honey would be. There's food called honeycomb. You got a link to a picture? I feel like I need to see what you're talking about to know. It's not an actual honeycomb. It's just called honeycomb. Now, if you got a picture, I'll check it out. Maybe I can see if it looks like something I'd want to eat. I mean, maybe. Honey's good. I'm not a big... I don't eat a ton of honey, but... in certain instances, honey is really nice. Alright, nice. Holy crap. Well, I got a Flak Mark II. Is this the normal Flak II? For free. I've spent 0 scrap on Flak, so this is my current build. It's crazy. Alright. Wax is actually technically edible, is it? Okay. I don't know if I'd want to eat that straight. To be honest, it looks very chewy. We have a whole family of flax. We do. 2 ion ones. Oh, look at that. A non-flak. 400 scrap. Oh my gosh, this run is insane. They just keep throwing free stuff at me. It's one of those runs, chat. One of those runs where FTL just gave up before I even had a challenge. Because of how overpowered everything is. Pre-igniter? No. Okay. Well. Combat 2. It's 4 power. Triple offensive drone sounds interesting. We have an NG. Wasp and scrap on crew. I could have like infinite health with hull repair, and I feel like I don't even friggin' need it. How crazy this run is right now. Honeycomb is made out of sugar, baking soda, and honey. Okay. Oh my gosh, how many flax have you put in your mod? 2 power, 3 shots. They each do 2 damage apiece. Well, definitely better than that flak. I don't know if I want to spend 120 on that. That picture is an actual bee honeycomb. That picture looked like an actual bee honeycomb, and I want to eat that. I'm running into all of the flax, huh? Alright, I guess I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. We're gonna have some crazy flakkening by the end of this run, no matter what I do. You've never seen this many in a single run in all of your test runs, huh? I think this is the food. I mean, that looks like good. That just looks like, or looks like good. That looks good. Looks like peanut brittle or some sort of snack cracker or something. If it tastes like honey, I'd eat it. I need clone bay for that, I think, to keep me from losing crew.
How did you dodge everything? What?
No dodges. All right, good job. Combat drone. If you don't know if it'd be your favorite food, you want to try it. You might look at the recipe and prepare it at home. Oh, is it like you make it kind of thing? I assumed. I mean, it shows how much I make stuff. I would just assume you buy it at the store. Well, let me know if you make it and it tastes good, because I'd be interested to hear your experience with it. I doubt I'd make it, but I might try to find it at a store if it's a thing I could find in a store in the US. Nothing special with a cloaking image, I guess. Nice double reward, triple. We count the extra crew. Let's get ourselves a silly device. We have an RPG Nerdos and a silly device. Run is blessed. Bless us with thy run. With thy blessedness. What's up, Nietzsche? Happy Monday to you, my friend. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy. I don't know if it's actually that happy. I'm just kind of delirious from a long weekend. If you want something out of honey, we have something called Marlenka, and it's the best. I feel like I've heard of that talked about in chat before. I feel like I've heard of that. Don't care about that. Defense drone. I mean, the Zoltan Shield protects us. Boo 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 doo boo boo doo boo boo doo boo boo doo boo doo boo 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 boo. Oh, you also check stare. Okay. There's a place in Texas about halfway between Dallas and Waco called West Texas. And they're known for having, I think it's Czechoslovakian like roots. And so they have a place called Slovaceks and some other thing, and they're known for their like, what are they called? Kolaches. I don't know how traditional they are, but I think that's a Czech thing. Marlenka is like a honey cake, super good. Looks pretty tasty. Let's see, let me check the picture. Yeah, looks pretty good. I prefer icing on my cake, but it looks pretty good. I'd give it a try. Instant store. Where's my pre-igniter? Clone Bay. Stealth weapons. Stealth weapons. I feel like it's not needed, the stealth weapons. I mean, we have crazy amount of cloaking we could get, but I could literally get all 4 of these all these flaks on right now, and it's just insane. So let's just do that. Let's just have all of our flaks have 8 weapon power in sector, what is this, 5? Sector 6. So, yeah. Eventually, maybe I'll have 3 offensive drones to go with it, which is complete and utter overkill. It tastes better than it looks. Okay. That's what she said. Lol. That is a lot of flax flying his way. Do need some power for all this stuff we have online. That was a nice double reward. Okay. Heard there's a lot of Czech restaurants in the US. You're not sure how many of them are legit. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I can give you all a link real quick. Slova Czechs West Bakery in West Texas. Check out this website if you can, and you tell me if it looks legit. I drive through the town that has that bakery every time I go visit my brother, and I don't think I've ever been inside. Do-ba-do-ba-do-do. I don't know if you can tell from the website how legit or not it even looks, but you know, you can take a look and let me know. Alright, half power, manly search. I don't want to risk my crew. Damn. Maybe this guy there. Is that more likely to hit or less? I have no idea. Kaplow. Kasplat. Kerplapple. That's what happens with this artillery flak. I said it wasn't impressing me too much, but I mean it's kersplatting the enemies. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Some of their bakery stuff is pretty legit, you think? Link one that you think looks legit so I can see it. Because I just linked it in chat. I didn't actually look at anything specific. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sure the thing they make the most and sell the most in Texas is kolaches, because that's what everybody talks about, is their kolaches, their breakfast little pastries with meat inside. And I'm not even sure how traditional a kolache is. I had a friend in college, her last name was McKeska, and I think they are have Czech roots. And she talks about how kolaches are hardly ever done very traditionally anywhere she's ever gone in Texas, I think. There are not many pictures. You're just assuming by the names. You check the bakery stuff, there's no pictures. Oh, there aren't any pictures? Yeah. I mean, it just looks like they have Texas barbecue is what the only picture I see. Guess they're not showing much. Alright. Yeah. Who knows? Crapshoot, probably. Okay, that's the second time we've had just our shields on fire for no reason, it feels like. Bro, don't set my shields on fire for no reason. Double missiles, eh? Well, I got Zoltan Shield, Defense Drone, and Cloaking. Good luck. Good luck to you. Well, I haven't dodged anything yet, so. But you're dead from 21 shot flak, I guess. Sucks to be you. You could send a link with an actual Czech kalach. I don't know how to pronounce that with those symbols above the A and the C. So, yeah, link a picture. I'll be interested to see. I know nothing about the Czechoslovakian language, so I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. The A with accent aigu is a long pronounced A, and the C with a thing above it is ch. So college, like college. Okay, something like that maybe. I don't know if that's A or A you're saying, so maybe it's collage. Collage, maybe that one. Zoltan or Mantis. I don't have mind control. Zoltan Border Police would suck. What's this free weapon we randomly got? Hull Pierce Laser Mark II, 2 power, 3 shots. Is this the normal Hull Piercer laser? No, this is only 2 power. Man, so many different weapons in this mod. Collage, like that, something like that. Masupusny collage. Okay. Yeah, that looks like they got like fruit and raisins and other stuff in it. Interesting. I wonder what the filling is in that. I would say if it's like fruit flavored fillings, I probably wouldn't like a lot of them, but if there's something like that with just like a vanilla flavoring, I think that would be like as good or better than a good donut. Check my Steam when I have a moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did somebody get overly generous again? Let's find out. What am I checking here? I see friend requests. View all. I received a gift. Need sheet gifted. Ostronauts. Hardcore noir space sim. Manage life aboard your ship. Beware the cost of every decision you make. Scavenge and explore the boneyard. Create, build, and customize your ship. Hire a crew to help. But remember, nothing's more certain than death and taxes. I have not heard of Ostronauts. I'll have to look that one up. Well, thank you for random gifted game, Nietzsche. I'm pretty deep into Blueprints right now, but maybe I can check it out after that playthrough is done. Oh, it was on my wish list? Well, that's a good sign that I had some interest in it. Probably, it's also probably a good sign that somebody told me about it. I looked at it and said, that might be something I might want to check out someday. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. The filling either is from mashed plums, poppy seeds, or cottage cheese curds. Those are not a lot of things I'm a big fan of, so... I'm not sure about poppy seeds. From my experience, poppy seeds are on bagels and don't have a lot of flavor. They just add texture. So I don't know what a paste made from poppy seeds would even begin to taste like. You thought the game looked interesting? They added an upcharge. To you gifting the game, it could be also a regional thing. Like maybe it's more expensive on your side or my side. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't do it. It's so good, I have to try. Poppy seeds on a bun is for an upcharge. Oh, yeah, true, true. And also, so you'll fail your drug test. Isn't that what that whole Seinfeld episode is about? Poppies! Somebody fails, I think it's Elaine, fails her drug test because of poppy seed. Bagel or something like that. Poppy seeds are your favorite ones. They're not dry, but it's more like poppy seed spread with sugar. I mean, I like sugar. Who doesn't like some sweet pastries in the morning? Your favorite are curds. Yeah, cheese curds. Maybe I haven't had a good cheese curd. Or maybe it's just not for me, because just the sound of the word curd sounds gross, and I'm not a big stinky cheese fan. I don't know if cheese curds are stinky cheeses or what. So, I don't know. I feel like I don't live in a place that makes good cheese curds, so I maybe have never experienced whatever a good cheese curd is. Cheese curds are not stinky. Okay. Are they sweet? Because if they're sweet, maybe I'd be interested in them. I just don't know what cheese curds are. Never had it. It is sweet? Okay. I don't know. I will just say the thought of sweet and cheese going together doesn't compute in my brain very well. Like I don't eat cheesecake, so I don't know if cheese curds are like a cheesecake kind of sweetness. Because to me, cheese is something that adds tanginess or tartness or creaminess. It's not sweet in my brain, so maybe it's an American thing or just I haven't ever had something that I can conceptualize. It's very like American cheesecake, yeah. No, I haven't. I've only had, I'm not even sure if I've had, I think I've had chocolate cheesecake and I thought that was fine. So, maybe I'd be cool with it. I just don't know. I haven't had enough curds or cheesecake to maybe know if it's something I really enjoy or not. Our cheese curd is different from the US. You don't think there's an English word for it. Not much crew this run, lots of free flak. All of the free flak. We've gotten all of it. You've seen deep fried curds before? That sounds American enough to you. True, true. I'm gonna take that chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dive. Deep frying anything is very American. I'm sure it's very many cultures, because deep frying is kind of a human thing. I think I watched a YouTube video or something that talked about the reason why deep frying is so popular is because it makes very calorie dense food, so you can hold it in your hand and be able to take the food with you. So it's very convenient, and that's why deep frying is so popular. Something like that, because of calorie density or something. I don't want to jump with my shield borked, so. Locally, for you, it's a very Scottish thing. They pioneered things like deep-fried Mars chocolate bars or the deep-fried pizza. Yeah, there's a thing, I've talked about this before, that's Texas State Fair, which happens in Dallas. It's kind of well known that you go there to try whatever weird new thing they're frying. Like fried Snickers, fried beer, fried air. It's just like the batter or something. It's random. They just fry all sorts of random stuff at the Texas Fair. I haven't been since I was like a teenager, so I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but yeah, it sounds kind of like that. The free borders. Let's just event the entire damn ship except for heal day. Do I like strudel? You're naming a lot of foods that I don't interact with a lot in the US. I think maybe I've had strudel once or twice. I think I liked it okay. But strudel's not a big thing where I live in Texas, or at least it's not something I go out of my way to find. So, maybe? It's a pastry, right? Isn't like a pastry with like fruit filling or something? Say strudel is more a German thing. There's a place you know of where their whole thing is you bring whatever in, they'll deep fry it for you. Apple strudel is amazing, huh? Apple flavor is not my favorite. It's pastry. Yeah, anything that involves fruit, though, I'm probably not going to be like, oh, that's my favorite thing. Because my favorite things involve chocolate, or beef, or fried potatoes, or Italian preparations. So, if it involves a fruit filling, I'm probably not the biggest fan. No, alright, these stores didn't really do much for me. I don't want to get Clone Bay. I don't have mind control, so maybe I will just go Clone Bay. I'm gonna get one Mantis, because my anti-boarding sucks. I was hoping to get a bunch of drone control upgrades, and it's looking not very feasible with costs to get the hacking upgrades and the power upgrades and the value points I want. So let's go ahead and sell this then. Do I haven't sold my second combat drone? I might be able to get one more combat drone online. Apple strudel with cream and coffee feels okay, man. Yeah, I don't even like coffee, so. Has to be good strudel. Many places make it too sour for your taste, huh? Yeah, I'm more of a sweet enjoyer, not a sour enjoyer. Come on in, the die-in's fine. Alright. Strudel is a very fun word to say. Would you like to have some strudel? I don't know what that accent is, but it's a good, it's a fun word. I don't think I bought a single weapon this run, did I? No, I think I did buy the one flak. I think it was the best flak I saw, the heavy flak. Alright, definitely need to do some power upgrades, engine upgrades, and then maybe eventually drone control upgrade. This does seem like a run where I'm not going to need to do any crazy crew killing attempts. I just auto fire flaks, turn on some offensive drones, ... profit, I think. I feel less OP than I should with how OP I actually am. Oh, I have 9 weapon power. That's probably why. I didn't even realize I had 9 weapon power. I'm so OP, I don't even know how much weapon power I have. This guy is raging so hard right now because I have 9 weapon power, which is more than I'm supposed to have. And he's playing a pirate light surveyor, which could have like 10 weapon power, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 weapon power, something stupidly low. Before we go into the boss, I should review all the different flaks we ended up with. The menagerie of flaks we have. We have an ion flak that's 2 power 5 shots. Each shot is a 2 ion damage projectile. We have heavy flak, which is 2 power for 3 shots, but each flak does 2 hull and system damage. We have a bolt flak, which is 1 power for 4 shots. It does 1 ion and 1 regular damage. And we have artillery flak, which is 4 power for 21 shots of normal flaks. That is very wide open radius, so. Alright. Can I get the power I need? Backup battery up. Oh, we do want to do another drone control upgrade. 2 checks from 35 people watching is a nice coincidence. It is. It is. I was, after the recital I did yesterday, I went to have some good old Texas barbecue with a lot of the people who are involved there. And we were having a discussion about, like I mentioned, a lot of the people with this group are, I think, native Chinese speakers, and they were talking about, you know, their favorite types of Chinese food, and the authentic stuff is all very spicy. But we were also talking about the fact that I stream, and I said my favorite thing about streaming is I get to interact with people from all over the world every day. And so I was like, yeah, I talk to people from England and Germany and Russia and all sorts of random places. I didn't know I'd have 2 random Czechoslovakian people here today. So that's cool. The fun of meeting new people from all over the world on the internet. Finished up a drawing. Okay. So that is like some lady with watermelon hair and a vine whip. She's got a little bit of Eve from the Garden of Eden with the grass skirt she's wearing. Czechoslovakian, sorry, Czech. From Czechoslovakia. Is Czechoslovakian not even a word? I don't know, I'm an American. We say stupid stuff all the time. We do things like Twitch and Discord, that's right. Damn it, that was an empty jump, which is not fun. It means now I'm diving before the boss fight. Yeah, well, it's not like I'm hurting for power here. One of the main reasons you have always gravitated towards MMOs and online play. Also with your weird schedule, yeah. Basically a naturalist, holding a nettle whip for self-defense. Okay. Is saying Czechoslovakian like saying United States of American? Nobody says the whole thing. Probably. It's probably something like that. Alright, and we're out. That would be a fun class to play. It's a mix of Beastmaster and Alchemist. Since 1993, we split. You're 1/4 Slovak, 2/4 Czech, 1 German. You don't mind. Okay. See, I don't even know the difference. I didn't know that there were 2 countries now. That's how ignorant I am. I didn't know that Czech and Slovak were 2 countries. I wouldn't be surprised if most Americans didn't know that, because I had no idea. Sorry. I hope that's not offensive, other than to people who love history and geography. But I am extremely ignorant of that part of the world. Never been there. I've only met people from there very rarely and mostly on the internet, so we don't mind. We're like brothers. Our languages are basically the same. Okay, well that's good. That's a better relationship than North and South Korea, and I've talked to a lot of Koreans, and that's a big deal to them. At least the ones that I've met. One of the groups I sing with is mainly South Korean, like immigrant people, and they always talk about wanting to heal the division between the 2 Koreas. So it sounds like Czech and Slovak are in better position than that, at least. You fell apart in 2005. According to some people, the US and Canada are not 2 countries, Kappa. Well, I'm not going there. I'm not touching that. That is definitely a political thing. Although, I guess me saying that about North and South Korea maybe is political. Some people, I don't have enough knowledge to know if it's a touchy subject at all.
God fucking damn it, game. What the actual
You have more
fuck?
Slovakian friends. That's cool. Alright, can I get some power? I was really hoping to get more power. Oh, I've maxed on power. I guess this gets me 2 then, but it's not forever power. You know what also fell apart? Dallas and Luca. True. I've been watching YouTube videos about what next year's gonna look like and stuff for Luca with the Lakers. I assume OKC are the heavy favorites. Although I'll be honest, with how dominant the Celtics were last year, I wonder if it's going to end up being Celtics in Oklahoma, and if it will even be close, or if it's just going to be a stomp one way or the other. But apparently OKC is just insane this year, from my understandings. Get blasted. Yeah, I think it's OKC in Boston, yeah. I mean, I guess I would root for OKC since Boston beat Luke and the Mavs last year, but honestly, I don't have a huge stake in either of those teams. When Hockey World Championship started, we are no more friends, though. Do I visit Texas Roadhouse restaurants? If so, is it full usually? You'd love to go there. Texas Roadhouse is pretty good. It's kind of one of those, like, I wouldn't say it's like a high-end restaurant. It's like you have Olive Garden for authentic Italian, and it's not really authentic. It's just what Texans think Italian is. Texas Roadhouse is like pretty good Texas style. I wouldn't even say barbecue. It's not really barbecue. It's like steaks and stuff. Oh my, 20 gifted subs from Nietzsche. Traditional Texas meat style foods. It's pretty good. It's funny. I met a girl on a dating website. I think it was last year, and we went out, or maybe it was 2 years ago. And I took her to Texas Roadhouse because she said she wanted steak. I was like, Texas Roadhouse is pretty good. And she's like, this is the steak place you chose? I'm like, I don't know. I don't go to steak places a lot. And I definitely wasn't on a first date going to take her to like a $75 steak place because I'm poor and I can't afford that. But I did go to a Texas Roadhouse. So it's pretty good. Texas Roadhouse is like Sizzler for you. Yeah, it's like pretty good steakhouse. It's not highest end, but it's better than just going to like I don't know, a Chili's or an Outback. Although I actually kind of like Outback better than Texas Roadhouse because not as Texas Roadhouse definitely crowded a lot. Must be popular. All right. Well, thank you for the gifted subs. Holy crap, Nietzsche, you gifted the game and 20 subs today. You are feeling generous. I hope you got paid recently. Check that score, 52-62. All right, we got a revenge on the Voidcrest. And Nietzsche is up to 1,129 gifted subs. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of money over the years. Well, Nietzsche, thank you so much for all the support over all the time. You are an all-star. You've been grinding those gifted subs you have. Well, that run was pretty fast, so I could do one more, but I'm going to be honest, chat. I'm kind of barely keeping my eyes open right now. I kind of need to recover from this crazy weekend. Mr. Keese, I'm sorry I'm not going to get a ship of yours today, but I don't think I do have the emotional energy to make it through a ship that might be very difficult. I will for sure play your ship second next week, no matter what ships I receive, to make sure I get one of yours in. But my friends, I'm going to call it there. We're going to be playing Blueprints the rest of the week, because that will not trigger my SALT receptors, and hopefully I will be able to recover from crazy busy weekend. So my friends, as usual, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for gift sub bombs. Thank you for sending me ships. Thank you for being awesome and being from all over the world, so I can talk to people from England, Czechoslovakia, Canada, Russia, Germany, all over the place. It's awesome. So I'm going to send you all off with the sea shanty as usual. I will see you all tomorrow for Blueprints. And until next time, peace out, happy gaming. Thanks for all you do. Keep being awesome. Enjoy your gaming, and I will see you tomorrow. Y'all rock. Later, my friends.